Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Thursday, the 25th of March, and it's a Thursday afternoon training session with Beata. Thank you very much for spending the time with me. Today, I'm going to be talking about the new GDC wallet that we've got available in our offices. I will be sharing my screen with you, so I would really appreciate if you've got any questions, then please either use the chat box. Alternatively, please will you just speak one at a time so we will not create a havoc. Now, sharing the screen, I'm going to be opening up a couple of things because I really want you to go step by step of what's happening and what we're doing. And I'm going to be using a practical example because as a city director, every month right now, we're going to have technological upgrade fees coming up, which are at $12 plus 5% admin fee that is being added. It comes to $13.20. So as you can see, I actually get a notification, and every single person, city director, will get the notifications that your license needs to have some payments. In this particular case, those are my Polish licenses that I have. And you can clearly see that the due date is 27th of March. The only thing that I've got with those reminders is that to me, they're coming in too late. But, it's like a week in advance. And with our power cuts, with everything that is happening in our lives, we might be coming short on time. So please, when you're going to be doing this, if you do have licenses, you're going to see the notification. Please, will you try to address it? Do not wait for the last moment. Like I'm doing this right now because I wanted to use as a practical example, because you might be coming short, and failure to pay the fees required on time, your licenses will be taken away. They will be shut down. If you are on month-to-month basis, city director, you need to pay your license. I believe your grace period is pretty non-existent. For the executive city directors, I've seen this with my YTC Pretoria license. I actually did have 14 days where my license was blocked, but I still have 14 days until it was totally taken away from me. If that will help you in any way, and I want you to be really clear on this, because otherwise we are all looking into why my license was being taken away, and the drama is happening. And trust me, I've had those phone calls, and unfortunately I cannot help people who are not paying their required fees on time. Okay, that's number one. Number two is that please look in your virtual offices as a city director on regular basis, because there is a lot of notification. Now, I've got a number of accounts because I am a city director for Pretoria AI Yellow under a normal old VP system, but most of my licenses are actually moved to my BOI partnership system program. So the licenses that I get notification on to renew are through my BOI partnership license. I'm going to be getting in there. If you're with me so far, please will you just press 1 for me, so you're happy so far. And if I'm going too quickly, then please will you just type in for me to slow it down. I want you to be clear on everything. Okay. So now, when you're going to be opening your city director's office and you will be liable to pay some fees, the notifications will be on the first screen that pop up. And the easiest way for me to actually pay for those licenses, okay, is by clicking on the renew button. But please look at the screen very carefully, that you are paying for the right license at the right time, and you are paying for the right thing that you want to pay for. because if your biannual fees will be coming in, the description, which they call a motive, will be different. If your license will be up for renewal, the motive will be different. But today, the only thing which I can really pay is the technological upgrade, which is the monthly fee for a city director. And the easiest way that I can do this, all right, is to click on renew. And automatically all those, shall we say, details are incorporated. So for me to avoid a mistake of what I'm paying for, it's so much easier. So what's happening right now, I'm paying for my AI Yellow business unit in a Polish city. Product, it's already done for me. Okay, it's already done for me. If you would like to pay for 2 or 3 months in advance, you can absolutely do this. The next thing which you will be doing, you're going to be selecting a payment method. And what I will do here, I will just make it a little bit smaller. Okay, and just scroll it down a little bit. There you go. You'll be clicking on the payment method, and you can pay with PayPal, your credit card, the third-party payment. For argument's sake, you can ask any VP or anyone who's got a wallet and you've got some kind of agreement with the person, they can pay it for you as well. Or you can pay through an e-wallet. I want you to be aware about one thing. What I'm showing you right now, it is my virtual office of my directorship. What I am showing you right now, it's a virtual office of a BOI partner. So please be aware that there could be changes. Your office can look a little bit different. If it does look a little bit different, I am more than happy to do one-on-one session with you so you can do it at the comfort at your home and you can do it yourself so you're going to know what you're looking at. The fees and all of the other stuff might be different as well, so be aware of it. But I'm using this as the example, and that's the only example that I can show you because it's my own office. Do we understand? Do you guys understand this? If you do, please will you press 5 for me because I want you to be very clear on it. Okay. So today, because we've got this new GDC wallet available in our virtual offices, and you're going to see it in the menu on your left-hand side, GDC wallet. I'm going to be choosing to pay for my technological upgrade with my e-wallet. And as you can see, it's $12 per month, admin fee, $1.20. So altogether, it will cost me $13.20. I'm going to click on the e-wallet. We're going to be clicking on next. And by a miracle of technology, things will happen. It will ask you to click certain buttons so we know who is paying for what. Okay. You're going to have to click that you agree to terms and conditions. My suggestion is that when you find the time, please will you read through it very carefully. And you're going to be clicking next. And what's going to happen is that you're going to see, thank you for your purchase, your payment corresponding to whatever actually happened. So right now you can make another purchase, but I don't want to waste your time because we are talking about the GDC wallet. So clicking on the GDC wallet, now I can open my screen. Okay, you've got a couple of options. What I mean by this is that in your actual wallet, you can have the balance. I'm going to click on it. And to give you an idea, this is what happened. I knew that I've got four licenses to be paid. So 4 times 13.20 The geniuses with the calculators, please will you do the exact numbers for me? And you can type it up before I will sound like a real blonde here. But I calculated the whole thing that it will be around $53. That when you're going to be topping up your actual e-wallet, please note that the minimum amount that you can do is $50. So you will have $50 balance available. Again, because I wanted to do full payments of the technological upgrade, I downloaded, what did I call? I loaded the wallet with $53. Okay. And nobody's clever enough to actually just show up and tell me exactly $13.20 times 4, how much is it? 50 to 80. That's how I came to $53. To load your GDC wallet, you're going to be doing it through your PayPal, Bitcoin, and we're going to get to it now. But the first item and the GDC wallet is your balance. And you're going to see e-wallet load, $53. The company very politely gave me 2.5%. Okay, so this is the $2.64 that I've got available to me. Then altogether, I had $55.64 to spend. At the same breath, okay, he took away e-wallet load payment fee of $2.65. Payments, okay, because I've done 2 payments for $13.20, okay, $26.40 is being taken away, which leaves me with the balance of $29.05. You guys all clear on this? I'm gonna get how do I deposit to it, Elsa, right now. Do you get how the balance is being calculated? Obviously, the one in green is being the positive, the one in red is being the negative. Now, the next item and the GDC wallet is the reports. If you click on the reports, what's going to happen, it's going to give you the reference number and pretty much what you paid for. So as you can see, I made a payment right here because I paid for one of the licenses because it was expiring on the 19th, so I couldn't wait until today. And today I made the payment for the license that you've seen. You all with me so far? We all clear? You understand what I'm showing you? Press 3 for me. We on uneven numbers today. Okay. If you are not clear about something, please stop me and I will try to explain to the best of my knowledge. The next lot that you do have is e-wallet withdrawals. Okay, I'm just going to move myself a little bit out here. There you go. Available balance is $26.59 that I have. I can take it back into PayPal or Transbank, which is, I believe it's I never tried this, but I believe it's a part of American banking fraternity. Alternatively, they can very happily pay you in Bitcoin. All right. So you're going to be specifying of what you want. You're going to be saying of how much. Again, for you to withdraw the money is a minimal amount that I cannot tell you right now, and I stand to be corrected, but it will be $50. So you will have to have minimum of $50 plus 2.5% of administration fee, which means if you want $50 to land in your PayPal account or you want to have Bitcoin transaction done, you have to actually tell you that the amount for transfer is minimum of $100. It helps to read the screen. You see, even I don't know everything. So tip, money withdrawals requests from the first day of the month to the 15th day of the month will be sent on the 20th. What do they mean by this? That between the 1st and the 15th, if you will request the payment either in PayPal or Bitcoin, this money will be, the transaction will take place on the 20th of the month. So then most probably it's going to take another day or two to land in your PayPal account or your Bitcoin account. You need to be aware of it. It doesn't happen instantaneously. The withdrawals requested from the 16th of the month until the 5th day of the next month. So from the 16th until the 5th of the following day, I'm lying to you again, the withdrawal request from the day 16th until the end of the month, there you go. So from the 16th until the last day of the month will be sent on the 5th day of the following month. Now be aware of this. If the last day of the month or the 15th day of the month is falling on a Saturday and Sunday, you might be experiencing a delay because it happened to me beforehand, so be aware of it. If you're planning to be paid on the 20th, make sure that the 14th, 15th does not happen on Saturday and Sunday. Rather, request it on Thursday to be paid on the 20th. Just look at the calendars, be very aware of it, because otherwise you will be requesting it. The request will come in a day later and you'll be paid only on the 5th of the following month. Okay, you with me so far? Another even number, shall we go to 1 again? Are we all clear with this? And the minimum amount that you can withdraw, as the company is stating here, it's going to be $100 plus 5% of the admin fee. You're going to have $105 available to get the money either into your PayPal account or a bank account or a Bitcoin account. All right. The next is the third-party payment, which means that, for argument's sake, I've got agreement with someone, with Mr. X, and Mr. X says, I've got a license fee to be paid. Please, will you pay it for me? With the absolute pleasure. So what I would do, I would enter the email address of this company, order number, and I would continue, and therefore I can do a third-party payment for someone else. This is as complicated as it gets, pretty simple. And now the question that someone had is, how do we put money into the e-wallet? Okay. Again, the minimum amount that you're going to be able to put the money into your wallet, so you can play around with this e-wallet, okay? You're going to have quantity. As you've seen, I've done the $53 here. Way to pay, I paid with PayPal because I paid with the credit card. So there it is. Okay. And all what you're going to be doing is just click on the send button. Okay. And the whole process will take place. Read the screen, follow it up. It's really pretty easy. What I want you to be aware of, okay, what I really want you to be aware of about the fees that are gonna go through your e-wallet. So look at the fees and make sure that you are prepared for those fees, that they make financial sense to you to pay for with them, that this e-wallet is convenient for you to use. So hopefully that's just gonna be so much simpler for you. So I'm gonna be excuse me, I'm gonna go back to you guys, and officially I'm gonna ask, are there any questions so far? Okay, if you've got a question, please will you press 7 for me, press enter. If there is no question, like press 0 for me, and I'll be happily moving on. Midterm, that would be pretty much what I'm going to be telling you about the GDC EWallet. The way to start off, funny enough, would be from the bottom. You would be charging your wallet. Charge EWallet is nothing else but to make a deposit. the minimum deposit that you're going to be doing into your e-wallet has to be $50. The third party payment is when I've got the ability to pay for someone else. I think every single other city director might have it as well. You would guys have to check up and let me know. E-wallet withdrawals, if you're going to have over $100 in your account and you would like to get it back into your PayPal, into your Bitcoin account, this is the feature and facility that we have. And the report is nothing else but the detailed transaction history that you are doing. It's almost like the statement that we have, and balance details is this short version of what we have, what you put in, how the money was taken out, what the benefits you got. So I hope you're clear with this. I'm going to be logging off from here right now.
Beata,
Yes.
if I want to pay with Bitcoin and I've got a Luna wallet, how do I send it to my e-wallet with a Luna wallet?
You cannot do this because if you're going to be picking up GDC wallet and you want to charge your wallet, which means you want to deposit the money. If you're going to go with $100 for argument's sake, okay, I'll be generous, even $200. And when you're going to click on way to pay, the only way the payment will be accepted will be with PayPal or the bank. If you've got a PayPal account or a credit card account, this is how it works. And I found
I
a bit,
have got a credit card, but I don't have a PayPal. Can I pay with my credit card?
um, you, you know, I really don't know. Open the PayPal account. It's really very simple. It's free of charge. I mean, there are charges for the transactions to take place, but I found it very convenient as well to find it. To load at the moment, what I'm seeing on my screen, that the only way to pay is with a PayPal and Transbank National. If I'm going to click on it and I'm going to go send, okay, you're going to see how it goes. So let us go okay, and we'll see what's going to happen. And you see it's going to go pending load, but because I don't have a bank, American bank account, that to me, it's going to be obviously very hard to pay with this. So the only option that I have is through the PayPal account.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to cancel it. Because but check in your office if the credit card payment should be done. Paying with PayPal, like I said, it's let's just have a look how that's going to work. You see, in my case, because I've got the PayPal account linked to it and I make the payments through PayPal through my credit card, so it's being linked automatically. If you are not, what I would suggest, and this is just a suggestion, go to Charge eWallet, okay? Go put the $50 in, go to PayPal and see what's going to happen. I stand to be really corrected here, but try it out. Maybe it will link you directly to the payment from your credit card and you can do this. Because if you're going to go to City Directorship, okay, Directors, Zones, and we want to make purchases, place your order. Let us just pick on
I
some.
pay my city directorship. If I pay with money, I pay with my credit card.
So this is what I'm saying. If you're able to pay for your directorship with the credit card, okay, you should be able to pay with, load your wallet with the credit card as well.
Okay, I'll try. Thank you very much.
Okay. Any other questions so far? As I'm having this window open, and if you would like me to show you something, then right now it would be at a good time. Is there a minimum amount for the third-party payment? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I mean, if you want to pay for your master, if you want to buy a master license, and if you would like me to pay for it, as long as the agreement between the two of us, how will I receive the money? I will most probably be able to do it. Okay. If I tried it out yet, no. So there you go. So Kurt, I hope that makes sense to you. If you are asking if I'm going to be able to make third-party payment to someone else, okay, I think I can. I can withdraw from my account and transfer it to another account as well. So you would have money in your wallet as well. I think that can be done as well. I haven't tried it yet. Okay. I'm not that willing to, shall we say, pay money just to um, have the experiment going. But I'm sure Lenora and Gavin will do those experiments and they can do educational on it as well. Question from Kurt. When I go to PayPal, they ask you to log in to your PayPal account. GDC will probably add credit card function to charge e-wallet in the future. Hopefully, yes. Okay, you can try to transfer to my account. Very funny? No. All right, there you go. So we all clear so far. Okay, press 0 if you're happy with the GDC wallet of what I'm telling you today. It's a pretty new function. I want you to be aware of it. What I really want you to look at it. Do an experiment of one and the other. For what I mean by this, charge your e-wallet and do the transaction through your e-wallet for paying for whatever. Alternatively, go and pay directly with PayPal and look at your fees and look how much it costs you. So you're going to know the exact benefits of GDC eWallet. Last time in training session, you spoke about Zoid Pay. Now that the system only works with PayPal. Okay. Zoid Pay and GDC, YTC, two separate companies. Okay. Two separate companies. As far as cryptocurrency, for the time being, they've got nothing to do with each other. All right, so Ingrid, there it is. If something's going to happen in the future, I do not have the crystal ball. It's the same, like I cannot predict if YTC will be worth $15 the following week. I don't have this crystal ball. I'm not involved with the negotiations between Global Digital Cooperative and the Zoid Pay. What are they doing and how they're doing? I know that there are some negotiations going. How far are they? What they're doing? I don't know. Something might happen, might not. It's two companies are talking to each other. Okay, so I've done the Zoid Pay training because I believe that in a cryptocurrency, Zoid Pay, if you are dealing with Ethereum, if you're dealing with Bitcoin, if you purchase Zoid Pay coin, I believe that Zoid Pay is going to be an incredible link between spending cryptocurrencies in a normal environment. For argument's sake, us going to the shops and doing the shopping, paying for coffee, paying for lunch, instead of paying with South African rands, we can simply swipe a little Zoid Pay card and the money will be taken off my Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Zoid Pay account. Okay, this is the promise behind Zoid Pay, that they're really going to be this filling in the gap of the missing link between the merchants and the cryptocurrency holders. So I hope that that makes sense to you. However, if GDC will come with the agreement and we will be able to do this, who knows? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Okay, so any other questions so far? 0 for no, please. I'm going to be logging off. Fantastic. Thank you very much. So I'm going to be stop sharing my screen and I'm back with you guys. I'm going to stop recording it. That is my Thursday afternoon training session on GDC EWallet, which is a new feature for GDC members, city directors, for us to play around with. I would encourage you guys to go and have a look at it. And thank you very much for being with me.